Alright, go.
Okay. Milano. This is Tema Popular de Brasil. Alright. I'm going to play through it. I'm going to give you some hints on it. Alright, here we go. We're in 3/4. You start on 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's the first section of the piece. I know you got the first section pretty good, or half of the first section pretty good. I'm going to talk a little bit about where the double bar is, and that is at the end of the third line. You have this D. Alright, so just watch that. So that's like a little motif there. Alright, that's just a little thing that's going to happen again. So you got this. And then you go on and repeat it, but in a different octave. Alright, so that's all pretty easy stuff. I think you just need to get it under your fingers. I'll play it once again real slow. And then you go back to this. Alright, and then this next part, let's hear what you got here. You have this idea, and it comes back around. You're going to have a quarter note followed by some eighth notes in the next measure, eighth notes in the next measure, and in the next measure. And then you go back to that first rhythm. So that first rhythm is this. It's like 1, 2, and 3, and. Alright, so you got one quarter note and then followed by two eighth notes. So you got 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. Alright, so you're always going to go back to that rhythm. So when you see the quarter note, please be aware of that, because that's a killer. You know what I mean? And then, alright, you have that. I'm sorry. Which is the first and last measure. So I'm going to play that really slow. 1, 2, 3. So right there, you got this B7 chord. Alright, it's a B7 chord, so you got two here. It's like the A7 chord. Just bring it up to B. Alright, but you're just going to play up to here, B in the D sharp, and then come back to the F sharp and the A. Alright, so. Alright, and then on the next measure, you have this note right here, or this formation right here. You have A, D sharp, A, and then a B in the bass. Alright, that's all easy stuff. Oh, sorry. That's right. Okay, and this is going to come back around quite a bit. So you got the F sharp, and you have the A sharp and C sharp. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, so all that is going to be repeated throughout the second page. Okay, so top of the second page, we're back to this. Sorry. Okay. You've heard all that before. You've heard all that before, thanks. So we'll start from 49. So you know you've done that before, and then you go back to B. You've done all this before, so I'm not going to go over it again. You go back to this. And then you take the melody on the double bar at 60, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66. You're going to take the melody. So after you hit that chord, you're going to 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and, alright, so you're going to come in on the end of 3, so count that one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, 1, 2, rest. Go back to this. Go. Alright, so I hope that helps.
You don't look me in the eyes anymore.